how did you first get with the Juice Crew? Like, what was your end to like the music industry?
So I won a rap contest in Queens, New York, back when I was in college. I probably was like 19 or 20.
Okay.
And I entered this rap contest. I wound up winning first prize. And first prize was 6 hours of studio time with Marley Marl. The at that time infamous Marley Marl. Like he already had big records on the radio, MC Shan, Roxanne Shante, Biz Markie. And so I cashed in on my 6 hours of studio time by going to his crib in Queensbridge Projects from Brooklyn. And I did a couple of demos in my 6 hours. He liked what I put down. He liked the little demos that I did, and he was like, "Yo, keep coming back." Like, it wasn't like, "Oh, yo, your 6 hours is up. See you later." It was like, "Keep coming back." So I went way past the 6 hours, and eventually he asked me to be on his compilation album, Marley Marl in Control, Volume 1.
Okay.
I had 2 songs on that album, and I was a part of a third song called The Symphony, which was the classic posse cut with Coogee Rap, Big Daddy Kane, and Craig G, and that's what launched my career.
That was one of the first songs you did with them?
That was the first song. That was the first time anybody had heard me rap on a record. The Symphony.
Damn, is that right?
It's a good first to hear.
Yeah, to come out on a classic, that's crazy. Do you know, did you know who was gonna be on that song?
I wasn't even supposed to be on that song. The song was supposed to be, Coogee Rap, Big Daddy Kane, Craig G, and MC Shan. He was supposed to be the other MC.
Okay.
But Shan decided not to come to the studio. He wasn't feeling the whole concept. He wasn't down to do it. So he didn't come to the studio. And the only reason I was at the studio is because I was the other ride, because we was all coming from a photo shoot. So Marley was driving, nobody else was driving except me. I was like, "Yo, come, I'll drive some dudes over." So I rolled over there with them, and Craig jumped in with me. I took him over there, and then of course I want to hang around and see dudes spit. So I hung around, and I'm watching dudes write they rhyme, listening to the beat, and I'm just chilling. When it came time to record, Marley's like, "Okay, who gonna go first?" And Craig is like, "Let Kane go first." Kane's like, "Let G-Rap go first." Everybody, passing the buck. So Marley looks over at me and, "Yo, Ace, you got a verse?" Just like, saying, "Go crack the mic, warm it up. These dudes acting like they scared to go in the booth. Just go." I was like, "Yeah, I got something."
Yeah.
And I went in and I spit something off the memory that I had, one of my memorized verses.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think he ever had any intentions on keeping me on the record. But because I spit something they were all taught. I found out this like years later that G-Rap and Big Daddy Kane went to the store. And on the way to the store, Kane was like, "Yo, dude with the glasses is kind of dope. I think you should keep him on the record." And they came back and talked to Marley on the side, and I wound up staying on the song.
Wow.
And the rest is history.
Crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Did you have like a set how long you were supposed to, like how many bars you were supposed to spit, or they just told you to?
No, he didn't give us any instructions on terms of like the length of the rhyme, but and this was something else that I remembered when Kane talked about it in an interview. When G-Rap rhymed, when it was his turn to rhyme, he rhymed all the way till the tape came off the machine. He did like a 50-something bar verse.
What?
And the tape came off the machine. He left no room for Kane. So Marley was like, yo, G, you gotta shorten that, like, so we leave room for Kane. And he was like, "All right, I'll just spit something else." Like, so he came there 50 bars deep, killed it, and then was like, "It's too long. All right, I'll just spit a different rhyme." Like, most dudes would be like, "All right, well, I'm using most of this. Let me just chop it down." He just spit a whole new rhyme.
Dang.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Were you surprised with the success of that song or how it blew up or anything?
I didn't expect that. Definitely didn't expect that. The video was, I think, what really pulled people in, because we did, the little Western concept, and it was just like nobody was doing super creative videos like that. Shout out to Lionel Martin, who directed that video. But it was just a really cool and different kind of video. You got Coogee Rap, bank robber, and it was just a dope video. I'm in the saloon, and that's tragedies, like standing there, and I'm in his face and all that. Like, it was just kind of a cool concept video, and I think that's what really made the song really go.
Oh, I didn't even know that was tragedy.
That's tragedy.
Is he considered Juice Crew tragedy?
To me, he is, but fans, because he never put out a record on Cold Chillin'. So Marley took him to A&M because he didn't like how Cold Chillin' was moving. So he moved. He was like, I'm not letting my guy Tragedy sign with y'all because y'all y'all basically robbing dudes. So he took Tragedy and took him to A&M. So people don't connect Trag with it, but Trag was also on the Marley Marlin Control Volume 1. His song Live Motivator was one of my favorite joints off that album. So shout to my man Trash Gaddafi.
So when the Symphony was made, were you part of the Juice Crew or you weren't part of the Juice Crew at that time?
I wasn't considered part because nobody knew me. I was an unknown commodity.
Right.
But as soon as that video dropped and I walked in the saloon and my name came across the screen, Masta Ace, that was the moment that everybody, the fans, they basically adopted me as, he's part of the Juice Crew.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so who are all the true Juice Crew members in your opinion? I know it might be a lot of people. I don't know.
So the members that the fans know, myself, Big Daddy Kane, Craig G, Cool G Rap, Biz Markie, Roxanne Shante, MC Shan, and then you get into Tragedy Gaddafi, and then you go into DJ Polo, you go into Cool V, those are the DJs, Mr. C, of course, but then you have two female MCs that people don't really know about, which is MC Glamorous, who was actually on the song. She was on the song Juice Crew All Stars. She's the female rapping on that song. And this is before I was ever even down. Like I didn't even know it. I hadn't even met Marley yet. Glamorous is one of the female MCs that was down at a certain point, and MC Debbie D was down at a certain point. So that's kind of like the list as I see it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And no shots to Granddaddy IU, but he just kind of came along after the Juice Crew thing started to dismantle. But Granddaddy IU is definitely honorary because he's right there with us.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me see what my next question is. I forgot what the hell I was going to ask. Oh, okay. Here we go. All right. So this is a question I got for you. So MC Shan, when he got into that battle with KRS-One, MC Shan, he's part of the Juice Crew.
Right.
What made you guys decide to not get involved in that and just let MC Shan hold his own against KRS-One, even though he was kind of taking an L on that?
So when all that went down, I hadn't even did the contest yet. I hadn't even met Marley yet.
Oh, that was before the Symphony?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
I hadn't even met Marley yet, so there was no way for me to be involved because I hadn't even met them. I was just a fan going to the clubs, listening to South Bronx, listening to The Bridge Is Over, going, oh, sure, that song is dope. Oh. But I liked both. I thought both rappers was dope. I thought KRS was dope. I thought Shan was dope.
What do you think about the other Juice Crew members since you became a part of the Juice Crew, them not stepping in when?
Well, Shantae jumped in it.
Oh, did she?
Shantae jumped in it. Hell yeah. Shantae jumped in it and Craig G jumped in it.
Oh, they both had tracks out?
Well, they had lines or whatever, but they both spoke on it. Craig G did Duck Alert, so that was his diss to Red Alert. But Red Alert was BDP affiliated because Red Alert was the one who was playing the KRS records. It was BLS it was WBLS was Mr. Magic and Marley Marl, and then you had 98.7 Kiss FM. Okay. And so Kiss FM was almost like East and West, but it wasn't really East and West. So Kiss FM was Red Alert, Red Alert, KRS, the whole BDP camp, and then BLS was Marley, Magic, and the whole Juice Crew. And so that was it was like radio wars, but it turned into rap wars too.
Right.
That's how it all came about. Yeah.
Okay. If this is just a hypothetical question. So yeah. So Big Daddy Kane is part of the Juice Crew.
100%. And
I seen I heard in an interview that he said he always wanted to battle KRS-One. So if
he said that, you sure?
Yeah, I'm positive he said that on a couple interviews. And if he would have got into that battle with KRS-One, sided with MC Shan, and got in there against KRS-One, who do you think would win that battle? Big Daddy Kane or KRS-One?
Back then?
Back then, when it was all going down.
That's a tough one. I don't like that hot seat.
Oh,
I ain't touching that one. They're both incredible, and I think it would really just come down to maybe somebody pulling an ill line that nobody expected out their back. Either one of them could come up with that one ill line to make everybody go, oh. So I don't know. Like that's too tough to call, man.
Hey.